Welcome, Cancer. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot getting ready to do your new moon in Sagittarius reading. The new moon is on the 13th of December on its way to the winter solstice, which is about the 22nd. The winter solstice representing the return of the light. So as we are moving towards that winter solstice, the daylight is decreasing and giving us more access to the starry dome of the night sky, our dreams and aspirations. I've mixed the African tarot and the tarot, the divine, together, and I'll clarify with a couple of oracle cards. I most want to welcome all of you and thank you for your time and presence here now. So let's get started, Cancer, with your overall energy. The Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles is about a big change that you are making. This is beyond a decision, a single decision. This is about really processing the energy from your past experiences, the way in which you have lived your life, made decisions in the past, and the way that you are looking to shifting, perhaps changing your lifestyle, making decisions on the basis of the information that you've gained and the changes you've been prompted to make. So you're at the center of the fulcrum here. And in many ways, this looks as though you're learning a lot of new things. You feel pressured to learn new things to keep up with changes that are imminent. These are not changes by your choice, but they're changes that are impacting the decisions that you now are willing to make. So you're keeping up, you're dancing as fast as you can, and you are positive about the possibilities. But these are possibilities that are going to affect your future. You may not be feeling the consequences of your choices in this moment. In the present, we have the Queen of Coins or the Queen of Pentacles. In the past, the Page of Cups. And in the future, the Page of Wands. This feels as though, Cancer, you are really in your most resourceful present ability to receive the rewards of your efforts. So I'm feeling like you are in a good position to evaluate and assess what you have been able to create to date. Not simply the what you've created, but the how you've been able to create it. This is really being clear about what you have and with a deep appreciation for the opportunities and the resources that you have around you for your ability to create the abundance necessary at any time. You really are mimicking the forces of nature in your willingness to manifest the harvest as needed. And you are not only receiving the rewards of your efforts, but you are enjoying the process. You're really living in the seasonal fertility of this consciousness that you're embodying. In the past, you have really opened up your heart in ways that are new for you. This is on a new basis. This is where you privilege and prioritize yourself despite your keen sensitivity to the needs of others. It is very difficult for you to shut down on the information you receive, the need or request for help from others, even if that is implicit, not spoken about, not clearly articulated. You recognize that, and your compassion is something that is difficult for you to shut down. It lives in you. It enriches your life, but that is in part because you're able, like the Cancer, to protect yourself, to retreat into your domestic heart, into your environment that protects you to some extent from the demands and the possible exploitation of others who recognize your soft heart. In the future, you are opening up to a new energy, and that is the energy of your heart, your inspiration, ways that you would like to grow beyond where you are now. It's time for you to expand. And this is a theme that's been coming up for you, Cancer, for a while. This is the bravery and courage to move and consider new horizons, new ways to do things that you've always done in a certain way. And this is based on your strengths, your desires to having explored your own domestic world and to move outside of your safety zone, move outside of your comfort zone. You've gained the courage, you have the stability and the security you need. You know what it is you desire, and you are making moves now to pursue that. In the past, the Page of Cups is clarified by the Empress and the Seven of Swords. Wow. The energy I'm getting here is that you have always been this incredibly powerful energy. The Queen of Coins in your present is simply mirroring some of the best qualities of the Empress. The Empress is your continual appreciation of all the opportunities that you have, all the talents, all the gifts. This is you being able to look on and balance out the good and the bad, simply put, to recognize the things that you may lack are also compensated for in other ways. And a consciousness that balances the two of those is what brings this perpetual harmony and beauty into your world. You value your ability to be able to relate to others, to utilize and work with others. You understand how important that is, but not more important than your own integrity. Understanding that what it is you want and you need in any relationship, the ability to work from a place of equity. This is a beautiful mirror. This is a protection against the kind of haters that you have so often attracted. You have encountered a lot of resistance because in many ways, Cancer, you have just been too good to be true. You have been minimized sometimes by others who don't understand you, who resist your ideas. They resist the opportunities that you present to others. They are intimidated perhaps by you, or they just don't take you seriously. They underestimate your skills and qualities, perhaps because in some ways they are intimidated. But you are clear that this is no longer blocking you. This is to be expected when you have the kinds of powers to relate to others, the kinds of skills to be eternally imaginative and creative that you do. And so those who may not have those skills or are envious of your skills are blocking you. However, you do listen to what is said. You do take in the information that others are giving to you, even if it seems immature or mean-spirited or competitive. You still understand that you can choose your battles because this resistance never goes away entirely. When you have power, there are unfortunately others that don't know how to work with that power, but seek instead to block it. And so understanding that you are strategic in how you cope with haters. You simply ignore them, take the information you need, and move forward, understanding in many ways that they are validating your power. In the present, the Queen of Coins is clarified by the Knight of Swords and the Eight of Wands. You are able to detach yourself from your strong feelings, which is an essential part of your protection. This is the way that you not only determine how best to utilize your skills, your resources, your talents, but also how you protect yourself. Recognize the resistance, the blocks that are coming your way, and always seek for the truth. That's part of endemic to your nature. As the Empress, you are always balancing. The Empress is ruled by Venus. That is the scales. That is attraction and repulsion. That is balancing out the energies. And you are always willing to step back and look dispassionately at a situation, even at resistance. Even at resistance that seems mean-spirited, you are able to discern the truth in that. And that is what guides you, guides your resources. And that's important now, because as you are looking at decisions on a new, refreshed basis of your own strengths and abilities, you need to gather the information. Twos are always about reflection. You need more information. You need to learn more things, the truth of things perhaps you hadn't encountered before. You're looking at contracts in a new way. You're looking at your material situation in a fresh new way, looking at new possibilities or opportunities that you haven't seen or haven't had to encounter before. In doing so and opening up to the advisors, the information, the counselors, the partners that are available to provide you with the information, to share ideas, to negotiate with you, you are moving things along very quickly. This new, the conditions of your future life are being set up rapidly. And in that way, you may be having an excessive amount of conversations, communications, networking, reaching out to others, or others may be reaching out to you in a way that can be overwhelming. But it's certainly, as long as you are steering the ship, this is leading to the success. This is really showing that your willingness to learn all you can learn, dance as fast as you can, communicate, seek the support that you need to understand new things is what is ensuring your success here. In the future, the Page of Wands is clarified by the Six of Swords and the Hermit card. The Six of Swords has this feeling of moving on from something difficult. And this is, again, highlighting the changes that are necessary for you to make. A change in your condition and your material circumstances that require you to alter the terms of your life, alter conditions, make new decisions that prioritize your needs and your desires in a way perhaps that wasn't true in the past. You're moving away from a difficult environment where in some ways your needs, your ideas, were not heard or were not visible in the same way. And in order to process the experiences that you've had, in many cases, it is processing the resistance, the considerable resistance you faced in making these changes, the considerable resistance on the basis of simply who you are. Your power and brilliance is what is shining through here and is also impacting the way you have been able to work with others. There's a sense of needing to go into your own resources, to go inside for the answers you seek. This is really about evaluating the way in which you have served people in the past and your right to be and do as you see fit is possible, is vetted. You have earned the right to be who you are, to do things in the way that you do them. You have the authority to continue in the way that you have to make the changes you need to make. But you need to move away from an environment that doesn't see or doesn't value your experiences in the way that you need support right now. There is a kind of solitariness to the challenges you're facing right now, Cancer, and that is not because you don't have plenty of people around you, but the people around you are, in some cases, resistant, not in full recognition of your needs now. If because of your own efforts, because of your own direction, your own ideas about the way that you need to make changes to move forward in a healthy way, in order to grow and expand, to learn new things, to try things differently, you really are seeking those connections that you're gaining through your request for help. You're seeing that you need to learn more, understand more, do things differently, and there are plenty of others that are giving you that support, but it's at your direction. You have to ask for that. And as a result of this tug and between two different sets of people, those that perhaps have long been around you, have resisted changes that they've seen. This is not an overnight change that you're contemplating. But there have been material changes that have precipitated these decisions that you're now making, the direction that you feel is best for you to move into. And so really allowing yourself to retreat into the space of really finding those answers within yourself, knowing that you know the best way forward for you. I'm going to pull a flora and fauna of Africa and ask if this reading is resonating with you. If you would like this video, share this with others who may find it useful, comment below, and subscribe to my channel. I would greatly appreciate it. And I pulled the chameleon. I would be surprised if you didn't get this before. The plant that goes along with the chameleon is the passion flower, and the key word is adaptation. Don't just blend in and hide. Express yourself, assert yourself, trust your resilience. This is beautiful. I also want to remind you that I'm going to create an extension from this reading, and it will be linked in the description box below. And I pulled from Starry Beginnings, the oracle card, let love be your guide. Live a life from love, guided by love. Thank you so much, Cancer. If this is where we part, thank you. Until next time, namaste.